Today we're looking at the Consumer Reports article on dishwashers from October 2023. Now inside the magazine, of course, they talk about how to load your dishwasher and about dish soap. I'm going to talk about dish soap in the near future. Today, let's just talk about the appliances. Their top picks, first of all, is the Bosch 300 series for $1,000. After that, you get the IKEA Essential. I got to tell you, that's probably just a Frigidaire unit. It's possible it's a Whirlpool, but more than likely that is a Frigidaire. And then they have the budget-friendly LG. I've had more than one person ask me, why is it that LG is so popular with Consumer Reports? I've even had people theorize that somehow the people at the top are somehow like they've invested in the stock or something, because they're constantly saying LG is better. And I've had many actual users tell me they're far from great. Now, I know LG has come a long way in the years, but I want to talk about these results that they have. They have the Bosch at the top. Now, Bosch does have a name of durability. Parts and service can be an issue. Usually it's that Bosch 800 that everybody wants. You know, everybody says it's a pretty good machine, and I think they're onto something. It looks good. I won't talk about it in depth, but I'll do tell you I don't like their water drying system. What they want to do is use water softening pellets that you get from them. I don't think that's the most efficient way. But then you get a GE at the top here, this GDT 226 SLSS. That's a standard stainless. I want to tell you, this actual machine is a lower than counter depth. This is what they call ADA compliant. And I'll put in a picture of that unit so you understand what I'm talking about here. That GE unit is not the standard unit you're going to find at the store. In fact, of all the GE units that you'll see on the market, that is not the unit you'll ever see in a store or someone's house. I find it interesting that of the list, I want you to notice how many GEs there are. There's one. Maybe over here. Only one GE. Now, several other companies that review appliances are giving the newer GEs amazing reviews. Why is it Consumer Reports has decided, of all this information, to leave off some of the most popular LGs that are or GEs that are on the market? I want to do a count. Let's look at this. Bosch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Bosches were tested, 1 GE. Next, IKEA. Now that's the Frigidaire. I don't see a lot of other Frigidaire on here. Wow, not really hardly anything from Frigidaire. So Thermador, we're going to skip that brand. GE, there's only 1 GE on the whole page. Next, let's count LG. 1, 2, 3. So they have 3 LGs. Now let's check out the Samsungs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, now this is interesting. 6 Samsungs. The LGs are near the top. They only did 3 of those, 1 GE. Now, full disclosure, a hot point is made by GE. A monogram also made by GE. Notice what they did. You get the $2,400 unit or the $300 renter's special. But the main GEs that you're going to find in the store, you can't find. I personally use a GE, not because I think they're the best brand and everything. They do have American parts. They're made in America. They have local service in most regions. They have the dry boost feature, which does a really good job of getting things dry, even if you have hard water. They also have the Piranha hard food disposer that will pulverize any food that makes it through the screen. That way it doesn't destroy the pump, because a pump is actually a fairly inexpensive part, but it can be an expensive repair if you're paying a repairman to disconnect it from the electrical, the plumbing, the cabinetry, the countertop, put it all back together, warranty it, and then of course there's the liability of a leak. So a lot of guys just simply won't do it. So why is Consumer Reports not reporting on GE? Is this a Consumer Reports conspiracy? And I know that word, a lot of people don't like it, but I think these facts need to be put out there. Don't just trust whatever Consumer Reports tells you. They have picked their favorites already, and they won't let any real competition get in the way to compete. While we're here, it's important that we talk about Whirlpool. They are American made. Now, KitchenAid is a Whirlpool. Whirlpool, that's 2. Insignia could be. I could be wrong on that, but we'll just stick with, we've got 2 so far. Then we've got 3. Maytag is a Whirlpool. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 Whirlpools, 6 Samsungs, 3 LGs, and I think it was 6 Bosch also. Why is Consumer Reports ignoring the GE dishwasher? I do think that certain companies pick their favorites before the test, and they don't want certain winners. I don't know what it is. And again, I don't like everything that GE does. Now, if I were given the opportunity to get a Bosch 800 dishwasher for the same money as a GE 700, one of the Profile 700 series, I would probably stick with the Profile because of the features of the pump and the drying, even though the 800 is a little bit quieter, and it does have a really good track record. Some of the new GEs are doing a fantastic job. If you're in America, I would encourage you to try American brands, which is going to be Whirlpool. Now, LG has opened a plant. They are actually now producing a lot of appliances in America. I don't know for sure if they're actually doing dishwashers. They are doing washers and dryers. But I'm beginning to sense that Consumer Reports is only testing the things that they want to test, and they're avoiding the things that they don't want to win. If anybody has a line in Consumer Reports or has the ability to really investigate them, I would ask you, find out why they always favor the LGs and why they're avoiding the GEs, especially in this particular competition. I want to try to also share some of the stats here for those that would like to view more. I'm not going to go in depth on each one, but I'll make it available here. I'll just try to move slowly for a second. So if you want to pause it or take a screenshot as you're out shopping, you might find a good one there. The biggest thing I can tell you whenever you're shopping for an appliance is call your local appliance repair person and ask them. Ask them which ones they recommend. And what you're going to find is you're usually going to hear the top 4, which of course is GE, and then LG is in there, Samsung, and all your Whirlpools. Whirlpool is the #1 sold appliance in America. GE is #2. LG is #3, and Samsung is #4. And Samsung is making some major moves. They're moving up, 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 but their quality continues to just go down. Don't buy a Samsung based on the gimmick, the feature, or the option. Buy something that's durable, that has a good service track record. I mean, when you grab the handle on a door of a refrigerator and open it up, or you move around the racking system inside of the dishwasher, does it feel flimsy and cheap? Then I would recommend you look for something else. I really hope this helps you. I hope it helps you save some money and not buy the wrong thing. If you only trust Consumer Reports, then you are not getting the full story. They refuse to test GE. Why is that? Consumer Reports is hiding information from you, and thereby they get to choose the winner.